Here we go. So I got a different kind of review today. I'm going to be going over mysterious fragrances for men. When I say mysterious, I mean like fragrances that women are going to be asking questions about. You know, when you walk past somebody, they're going to be thinking in their head, what does this man have on? It smells good. It smells interesting, and it's going to make somebody want to approach you and ask you, what is that? So, my first one, this one is probably rated, I would give this probably like a 7.5, to be honest. This has definitely, I believe it has a good plum note in the middle. And this is no other than Shiaka Shadow by Cotledge. So the notes are on the back. Actually, I think that all the fragrance lines should put the notes on the back. You see how they have them on the back like this? This is perfect. Top notes: pink, pepper, grapefruit, lavender, heart, dry amber, cedar, and plum. Anything with like dry woods with fruit, like dried fruit and amber, or dried fruit with some kind of woodsy accord, goes very well, especially when you have grapefruit and lavender. Two of the most best notes for any kind of mysterious fragrance. And then the base, it has musk, patchouli, moss, and truffle. I mean, truffle? Who puts a truffle note into a fragrance? This is definitely mysterious. Now, yeah, when I first tried this, this definitely is probably, out of all the ones that I'm going to show you, this one is the worst one, but it's a 7.5. So, but this one is very nice. Great atomizer. Look at that, almost like a pressurizer atomizer. It smells so good. I mean, you can smell that deep plum with that cheddar in the background. You can smell all the notes. It's a great combination. It smells very masculine, but yet mysterious and yet smooth at the same time. And most people don't use the note of plum, so that's very mysterious. It's very different, and it smells very classy as well. So, I mean, this one is like a 7.5, pushing the 8, to be honest. But yeah, this one, give it some time to mature. For, you know, I like just got this not too long ago, but yeah, give it some time to mature. I'm telling you, this is something that you can dress up. Shiaka Shadow. This is kind of slept on, to be honest. It doesn't cost that much. I believe I bought this from Burlington's. It was around 30 bucks. But yeah, it's definitely a steal. Presentation is nice. First, mysterious. I'm gonna show you, it's not the top 5 in the world, but I'm showing you 5 mysterious fragrances that are top in the game right now. So yeah, definitely not the top 5, but it's in the top areas. But I'm showing you 5 different ones. So that's number 1. I got 4 more to show you. Let me see, which one am I gonna show you? These are not in no particular order, but I started with the worst one that I thought is first. This one is, it's gonna be from a Dua brand. It comes in a bag like this. When they when they ship their fragrances, it comes pretty much cushioned, very nice. They have styrofoam in the box. This one has a wood cap. You know, they all come in these 30 millimeter size bottles. This one is called Gentleman's Club Extreme, which is a dupe of Gentleman's Society EDP Extreme by Givenchy. So this is how it looks. So you can get a better understanding of it. But yeah, this one costs about $30. It says $33 online, but then when you go to checkout, it'll be around 29, 30 bucks after they include tax, because they're gonna give you a discount. But yeah, this is definitely a mysterious fragrance. It smells like almost like a masculine iris scent for men. It's very nice, and you know women love iris. So yeah, this is definitely a fragrance that people are not really going to be wearing, okay, especially the men. So yeah, you can wear this and smell different. The goal here is to smell different and to smell mysterious, so that, you know, if you are trying to get a woman's attention, she will come up to you because of what you're wearing, you know. But yeah, the notes for this is nutmeg, peppermint, clary sage, coffee, orris root, which is pretty much iris, French narcissus, Madagascar vinegar, Haitian vinegar. So yeah, lots of woodsy accords. Madagascar vanilla, Australian sandalwood, Himalayan cheddar. So yeah, lots of different kinds of notes that people don't really use. This one smells like a dark, mysterious, exotic iris deep fragrance for men. And yeah, it smells different. It smells better than pretty much almost any Givenchy line that they have, and they did a very good job on this dupe. Very beautiful. And yeah, it comes in, all of them come in these little bags. I don't know why, but you know, when the fragrance is maturing for that 1 month or 3 months, then having it in this bag will keep it nice and dark, and it'll make the process go very well for the maturation. I heard it's called maturation, not masternation. It's called, instead of matrination, that's pretty much the process after the maceration process happens. So from what I heard, it was a big influencer, a fragrance influencer. I believe it was Neeb. He was saying that it's like, you know, because everybody's saying, oh yeah, it's called maceration. So maceration happens at the factory. So when we get it, it's called matrination or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to remember that. But that's pretty much what it is. So yeah, you got Chianca Shadow, and then you have the Gentleman's Society Extreme dupe by Duo Fragrances, Gentleman's Club Extreme. So yeah, let me see, the next one, it's going to be, oh man, the next one is going to be by it's going to be by Ralph Lauren. This one is definitely I would say it's a slept-on fragrance, to be honest. I would say it's a slept-on fragrance. This one is the Ralph's Club Elixir. So Ralph Club Elixir is definitely, you see, even the top looks mysterious. Looks very cool. Sleek. Okay, this one is very nice. I love it. When I first got this one last week, I fell in love. Great atomizer. Oh man, bro. This one is one of the best scents that I have in my collection. This is one of my favorite ones. It smells so good. This one smells very similar to this one, but I would say that this one smells better for sure. Man, it smells good. Okay, so let me see the notes. The top notes are cardamom, which women love, green mandarin, and grapefruit. There's that grapefruit again. I'm telling you, you see a cycle here. Grapefruit. They got orris, lavender, sage, geranium, leather. The leather is what makes it very mysterious. This one smells a little bit dark, romantic. Obanum, it has patchouli and balsam fir. I don't know what that is, but this is really, I think it cost me about 40 something to $50 for this one. But yeah, if you really want to smell dark and mysterious and handsome, I mean, like, I don't know if handsome had a smell, but if handsome had a smell, even if you don't look that well in the face, this will give you a lot of brownie points. And this right here, for sure. I mean, all of these are great fragrances, but man, this one is definitely better than these two. But, you know, this one is at least a 7.5. You know, depending on who's smelling it, it could be pushing the 8. This one is definitely an 8. This one is definitely, I would probably put this one in the 9 category for sure. I mean, maybe 9.5, but that thing right here, whoo. All right, let's move on. Let me see. This one. Okay, so yeah, this one, I believe, I forgot who I was watching on YouTube. This lady was saying that this one was very mysterious. I forgot what channel I was watching, but she really liked the fragrance, and she was saying, oh, if I smell this on a man, oh my goodness, something about this one. And then, you know, she went and, well, she was pretty much doing a review on it. But this one is called Embracer Absolute by Zamaya. Embracer Absolute. So yeah, it pretty much, let me try to take it out. It looks like this. You can see it looks mysterious. Look at that bottle. Any bottle that is pretty much all black, there's, you know, most of the time there's something mysterious about it. You know, that's how you can kind of tell which ones are made mysterious, or there's something mysterious about it, you know. But I don't know. That's just my little theory. I'm not really sure that's true. But let me see. Let's go with the notes. The top notes are black pepper, cardamom. Yeah, okay. So yeah, black pepper and cardamom. There's that cardamom again, and that pepper. Woodsy notes, amber, ambergris, which is pretty much ambroxan. Bottom notes, sandalwood, frankincense, patchouli, and musk. This one is sweet and mysterious and smoky and earthy and musky with mineral. Warm and dense. I'm telling you, it's very sharp and it's elegant and it's spicy and it smells a little bit energetic as well. But this one is something to remember. It smells very good. I mean, this one, yeah, like this one and this one smells, I would probably give both of them around a 9. This one might be a 9.5, but this one is definitely pushing a 9 for sure. In my opinion, you know, somebody might come and give this an 8, or 8.5, but I think it's definitely on the 9, especially on the dry down. It's a little bit more sweeter. It is dense. This one is a little bit more darker approach, but it does have a subtle sweetness to it. But yeah, all of these are dense, and all of them have a certain kind of sweetness to it. But this one is definitely the sweetest. But it's not a clawing sweetness. It's a subtle sweetness that pretty much lingers in the background. But yeah, it's very classy. It's very nice. All of them screams mysterious. All of them are pretty much around the same price range. I mean, you're gonna be paying about 30 to 40 bucks. This one is the only one that's a little bit more pricey. It's about 50 bucks in the high 40s. But this one, I bought this one at Marshall's. Let me see, let me move these. I can move this over here. I had bought this at Marshall's. This one is called Classic Stone. It comes in a box like this, and it's a niche Emirati perfume by Lattafa. It's one of Lattafa's niche lines. It comes looking like this. You know, it does have a real stone in the middle of it. It's very nice. This one is very mysterious, for sure. When I first smelled this, I was like, wow. This one is like, I would probably say that this one is a 10 out of 10, for sure. It's a 10 out, the presentation and everything. But let me just spray it. I want to smell it. Ooh. All right. Yeah. I can smell. I mean, it smells like it has coffee in it, but the notes don't have no coffee. So the top notes, they have violet, saffron, cardamom, cumin, heart. They have suede, osmanthus, clove, nutmeg. I do smell that suede and that nutmeg for sure. Woody, ambroxus, oak moss, and musk. You know, as you can see, it looks like mostly all of them had some cardamom in there, I think. But still, this is really nice. It smells like there's some coffee in here, but I don't know. But for some reason, this smells so good. I would give this a 10 out of 10. But yeah, these are my 5 fragrances that I recommend for any man that is trying to smell mysterious, for sure. Any 5 of these will work. They're all around the same price range. I believe this one, I bought this one for, at Marshall's, I think it was sitting there for about 30 bucks, to be honest. It was 30 to 40 bucks. I forgot if it was 30 or 40, but I think it was 30 bucks. But yeah, it's definitely, you know, all of these are $50 and below. So it's definitely worth it. But yeah, I would definitely, the ones that I would definitely reach for is this one and this one. Well, pretty much all of them. But you know, especially this one and this one and this one. This one smells amazing too. Like I said, this one is my least favorite, but this one is still like a 7.5 or an 8. Very nice. Very nice. Like, I would reach for all of them, to be honest, but I think this one is more my taste, for sure. That one's more my speed. This one and this one, but this one for sure has a very nice sweetness to it. Very nice, very classy. All of them have pretty much a certain dominant or bold edge to it. So yeah, I would definitely look into it and see for yourself, because these are definitely slept on, especially this one. You know, I would say all of them are slept on, especially this one right here. That one is definitely very slept on, by Dua. Gentlemen's Club Extreme. Gentlemen's Club Extreme. That's very slept on. Shiaka Shadow. People don't normally talk about this that much, but this is definitely, if you're just trying to smell mysterious and you're trying to just do a dumb grab, you know, grab this one if you're trying to smell mysterious, you know, with that deep plum. I'm telling you, either one of them will work, but it depends on, do you want to smell like dried fruits with iris? Do you want to smell a little bit more sweeter? Do you want to smell like plum with that dry touch, with that bold edge? Do you want to smell a little bit like coffee? It just depends on the nature of the occasion and the man behind the smell. But yeah, like and subscribe for more, and definitely check these out.